Have you ever felt completely lost, even when you thought you knew where you were going? Like the world around you keeps moving, but your compass has no north. Today's story is about a young traveler who carried a compass that didn't point north. It's a story about confusion, purpose, and the moment we all must decide. Do we wait for direction or create our own? So sit back, relax, and listen, because maybe this compass is inside you too. Once, in a quiet mountain village, lived a boy named Eli. He dreamed of exploring the world, finding new lands, new skies, new meaning. Before Eli left, an old man, the village guide, gave him a small silver compass. "It will lead you to where you need to be," the old man said with a smile. Eli bowed and whispered, "Thank you." He felt ready, strong, certain. But as Eli began his journey, something strange happened. No matter how many times he looked, the compass needle never pointed north. Sometimes it spun wildly. Sometimes it pointed straight at him. Sometimes it stopped completely. "Maybe it's broken," he muttered. He shook it, tapped it, even opened it to check inside. Nothing worked. Days passed. He started walking in random directions. The more he walked, the more lost he became. His water was running low, his shoes were torn, and the compass, his only guide, still refused to point north. He screamed at the sky, "What good is a compass that doesn't point anywhere?" That night, Eli saw another traveler by a small fire. A woman, older, calm, roasting bread on a stick. She smiled and said, "Come, you look hungry." Eli sat beside her, his face tired, his spirit heavier than his bag. He held out his compass. "It's useless," he said. "It doesn't work." The woman looked at it closely, then smiled again. "It works," she said. "You just don't know how to read it yet." Eli frowned. "But it doesn't point north." The woman nodded. "Maybe it's not supposed to." The woman drew a circle in the dirt. She said, "North is only one direction, but life doesn't always move that way." She looked into Eli's eyes. "This compass moves when you move. It points to where your courage is strongest, where your purpose feels alive. If you follow that, you'll never be lost." Eli blinked. "Me?" She pointed at his heart. "This compass moves when you move. It points to where your courage is strongest, where your purpose feels alive. If you follow that, you'll never be lost." Eli looked down. The needle had stopped spinning. It now pointed toward a path lit by moonlight. He took a deep breath. "I think I understand." From that night on, Eli no longer looked for north. He followed the direction that felt right in his soul. When he was kind, the compass glowed softly. When he hesitated in fear, it dimmed. And when he helped others, it pointed forward, clear and steady. Eli realized something beautiful. The compass didn't guide him to places. It guided him to purpose. Years later, when he returned to his village, he was no longer the same boy. He didn't need the compass anymore, because he had become one. In life, we all want our compass to point north. We want clarity, certainty, a perfect map. But the truth is, sometimes life gives us a compass that points within. When the world feels confusing, when you don't know what's next, stop chasing the direction others tell you to go. Instead, listen. Listen to what lights you up, what brings peace to your soul, what makes you proud of the person you're becoming. That's your north. And once you find it, you'll never be truly lost again. If your compass could point to anything right now, what would it point to? Happiness? Success? Peace? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to read your answers. And if this story speaks to you, don't forget to give it a like so more travelers can find their way too. Thank you for watching The Compass with No North. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe for more life-changing stories, and share it with someone who might need a little direction today. Remember, even if your compass has no north, your heart always knows the way.